that the tied leases are maybe coming to an end, I think is fantastic. I mean, I think it's great if it gives struggling pubs an opportunity to grow. Not every pub is as fortunate as us in Marlow, in a busy little market town, where people are interested and it's buzzy and it's vibrant and people are coming out all the time for lunch and dinner. And any help that pubs can get to survive is a great one. So if it's a drink-led pub, which we all need, if that helps them survive, then that is amazing. I think it's brilliant. As much as pubs can help. The one thing that I do worry about is the hidden cost of then rent going up to compensate for the lack of sale of beer that they're getting. That's my only concern would be an immediate review of rent reviews. You know, that would be my only concern with the industry. But I think pubcos also know as well that, from my conversations with Enterprise and with Green King, they would rather a pub landlord went into a pub and stayed there for 20 years and was able to serve beer and operate as a business, because from their point of view, they don't want to constantly be recruiting people. They don't want to constantly be changing. They want their sites to work. So as much as they can get people into their pub sites to work, they understand as an industry that it needs to change, that things need to be looked at slightly differently. I know from personal experience from Green King that they are very proactive about the way that they're changing, the way that they're looking at things, more of a niche market, more of specialised brewing, more of an understanding of almost artisan beers and artisan products. Because they're a brewer first and foremost, I think Green King are very proactive about the way that they work and very positive about how they're trying to adapt and change the industry and be a part of an industry change. Enterprise Inns, I'm sure, will be doing the same, but because they're not a brewer, they have to look at it from a slightly different angle, that they're a landlord. But I think it's one of Britain's oldest industries, and trying to change it and turn it around, it's like turning around a massive cruise liner, isn't it? You can't just handbrake turn it and go in a different direction. You have to put slowly bits and bobs in place to turn it around as an industry to make it work. But the pubs over centuries have changed and adapted and recovered and gone up and down, and the way that whether they've been used for just selling beer or gin houses or as a food-led inn, as a place for people to stay. And this is the next 10 years is a huge change in way that pubs are used, and as an industry in general we all have to embrace that and move with it, because we can't change the social aspect of the way the British general public are, and pub companies are hopefully going to react to that in a positive manner.
Okay.